Yeah, so I'm heading north up Belcare Road out of the Karma Bayon. It's funny because there's a tuk-tuk sort of rank outside the Karma, and they all having a bit of a laugh, saying I've got no money so I have to walk everywhere now. So this is probably my first actual decent walk. It's 20 to 5, so it's a bit late, but Juanita's not feeling the best, so she's laying down. I just thought I'd go for a bit of a walk. I think the good thing about this is tuk-tuks and that are so cheap. If I do end up lost, my internet has been a little bit weird, so my Google Maps does die at all, I can just get a tuk-tuk. So that's the hope. There's quite a few condos around here. I believe a couple of the staff rent some of the rooms in some of these places. One of the girls who works there says she pays $65 US a month. And that gives her bed, kitchenette, her own toilet, but just with a fan. She's quite happy with that. She used to have to get on her bike and travel half an hour and by herself at some of the times and night she was working. She apparently got a lot of people following her, and a few times she had to get her father to come pick her up or join her on part of the way. So yeah, so she's a lot happier, and she's 4 minutes away from work, which is always a good thing. With vacant land around, just as I said, still very quiet. Coming from Vietnam to here, the roads are a hell of a lot busier out there. So yeah, just coming up to the first lot of stalls really. There's been a couple of engraving places and a couple of small, I want to call them lostmans, but that would be Indo. Yeah, a couple of small hotels or hostels. Lots of car cleaning places. And yeah, as I said before, still very quiet. Lots of mobile phone shops. No vape shops. All the vapes here seems to be sold under the counter out of brown paper bags at some of the restaurants and things like that. Yeah, so good. One of the frustrating things I've had here is with my Wise card. It seems to work everywhere on Tap and Go, but I've tried ABA Bank, Plead, and a few other ATM machines, and it gets right through to the end of the transaction and it says this transaction can't be processed. So I'm not sure if that's due to something wrong with the slip in the card where you swipe it, or the banks here just don't do it, or it's a problem with Wise. I had the same problem in Vietnam, and when I contacted Wise they said, oh, I should have been expecting a message because it was unusual transactions, but the whole intention of a Wise card is you can use it anywhere in the world and you don't need to report to them where you're going to be at the time. So yeah, I'll have to find out whether it's the card. I'll try another couple of ATMs to see if I can get it working, and if not I might try actually Revolut or something like that to see if they're a bit better. Really not seeing a lot of Westerners around. I think I saw one couple at a restaurant that were eating. They looked like their partners with Khmer, but apart from that, yeah, I've pretty much been the only one on the road for the walk. In saying that, I've just passed a moped with a guy on it with an Aussie accent. So if I go on memory, I think I'm actually heading towards Pub Street. Must just be what do they call it? Muscle memory. Yeah. See how far we get. I think it'll definitely be a tuk-tuk back though. I can't be stuck walking all the way back. It's actually only about 27 degrees, but I think the humidity's more of the killer at the moment. So yeah. Lots of little restaurants and that starting to open up. A couple of little cafes, which is all quite nice. as I'm getting older, I'm starting to find out I look for pubs to have a drink at just so I can go to the bloody toilet. Now hopefully there's somewhere up here soon where I can just grab a Coke or something like that and go to the toilet. I have to admit, that's one good thing about here too. I can actually walk on the footpath. A lot of other places you've always got the little mopeds or scooters and bikes all packed up against it. I'm finding that very rare that I actually have to cross out onto the road on most of the major roads or alleys because they keep them clear, which is really handy. No, that's all right. I'm walking. Thank you. It's like just a school. I don't know if they're finishing up or it's an after work thing or after school thing. It's 5 o'clock, so I'm not sure what the timings of schools are here. Arizona School. And apparently I go right down here. I remember the koi place. So yeah. Jesus Christ, give me a bar. Looks like there might be a bar up here I can slip into. I do definitely prefer dive bars though. Especially when it's only just to have one beer. Starting to get a bit busier now on the streets as we get closer to Pub Street or the centre of town, I'm guessing. I don't know if Pub Street is the centre of town, but it seemed to be the centre of the entertainment side of it anyway, so see how we go. So my card did work at Brett Bank in the ATM, so that's something. So I found the toilet, and to do the right thing, thought I would have a beer. Looks like it's just near the hospital, but nice little place. In saying that, I was bloody desperate. So yeah, pretty cool. Now I've relieved myself, just back on the walk. I don't think I've got too far to go actually. I've got a bit, I haven't been around here a lot of times during the day, so, but I do recognise that laser game, so which means the tequila bar will be up this way. So I should be able to just go up that alleyway and go straight through. That will be the plan anyway. The Trap House Music Bar just over there sells, I don't know, inhaling treats, I suppose. There's a great little tequila bar just here. Like a really good frozen blue margarita. And I think I'm going to have one now. And Sam will need a potato just to make her jealous. A lot of great little bars in the back streets here. A lot of good little atmospheres, and back alleys tend to be a bit more relaxing. I think there's a Sri Lankan restaurant just up here, which is that one there. I've never actually seen it open. Oh, it's open now. I have to go there one day, just for the whole heritage thing. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe we are now on Pub Street. Which you can tell from the sign. That'd be the end of our journey. I have to try and get back to my hotel now, which I will not be walking. So yeah, I won't be walking. I'll get a tuk-tuk for $2. Head back. And hotel does happy hour, so if I can get there before 6 and get a couple of drinks in, I'll be laughing. That's one good thing about this place. This guy's a fucking legend up here, the big guy. Absolute legend. Cheers bar on the left hand side. We know her. We know. Juanita's not here yet. I'm going to go back and bring her back, okay? All right. How are you, mate?
I'm good, thank you.
We'll be back a bit later. Very good. We'll be back a bit later. How much to, you know, Karma Bayon?
Yeah.
You know Karma Bayon?
Yeah, Karma Bayon.
Yeah? $2? So, quickly into a tuk-tuk. I said $2, he said $4, I said $3. It'll end up being $4 or $5, but the more friendly they are and the more they play around with you, the better it is, I think. So yeah, hopefully I'll be back just before 6. And get a couple of happy hours in, which is actually pretty stupid because happy hour at the hotel is actually more expensive than drinking in the pubs on the street. So, but I hear happy hour, it must be good. So yeah, I'll see you back at the Karma. we are back at Karma. 3 minutes for happy time. Happy hour. Happy hour. I love this place. Very calm, casual. So yeah. Come around the corner. There's the toilets. And we have 2 minutes for happy hour.